And in today's video we take a closer look at another budget model of Knife company. That's knife collector here. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Henk. I got these in last week. Not yet available at the retailers or resellers. It's a new 2017 model for Knife company. This is the 702. It will be available in a few color combinations, but at this point I'm not aware of how many color combinations there will be available. The 702, it was sent to me together with the Integral, the 701, the new flagship for 2017 from Knife company. This is an amazing knife, very high-end production knife, so really awesome. Anyway, this is the budget model. 2016 they ended with the first budget model, and of course budget is pretty relative understanding, because this is still about $118 knife, but all the other Knife models are somewhere in the price range between $220 and $300. So related to that price range you can call it a budget model. And so this is the second budget model. Just like the 617, this is the 702, if I didn't mention already. Just like the 617, it has a D2 blade steel, G10 scales and nested steel liners, but the hardware, the pivot screws, are titanium, and so is the backspacer titanium. This is a big knife. Let's start with the dimensions or the comparison. For example, a comparison with the 619. Here you can see it is way larger than the 619, and here it's compared with the 617, and then you can see that's about the same length. So almost a 4-inch blade. I think something as 8 3/4 inch overall, but let's measure it up. In centimeters, it is overall just a little bit under 23 centimeters, with a blade of 10.5 centimeter, and in inches overall of 9 inch and a blade length of 4.2 inch. So it's a very big knife. And then the weight. $161 grams or 5.66 ounce. Let's look if it's a difference when it is closed. 5.6 ounce. 159 gram. 160 gram, 5.66. So a very little difference between these two colors. I don't know if it's my scale or if there is really a difference. Warncliffe style blade. This one has a two-tone satin finish. On this flat portion it is a polished finish, and this is a hollow grind, a high hollow grind. This is a vertical satin brush finish, and then the swatch has also this satin brush finish. The ergos pretty good in the normal grip. The thumb ramp with some jimping. It's a very good grip. Draw cut grip, pretty good. And reverse grip, also very good. Yeah. You have to like, of course, this kind of blade shape. It's not particularly my taste, my preference, this kind of blade shape, but I know a lot of people who like these kind of Warncliffes. Very clean design. The only marking on the blade is here the steel, and then the G10 is contoured, has milling work and has a grinding pattern, as you can see. Very nice groove towards the clip. Lots of spring. I like these clips. And I have questions about the attachment of the clip with one screw, but there are always small pockets milled out, so this is a very secure attachment. So this will provide a lot of grip, but it is never rough or aggressive to your hands. Everything is chamfered, corners are broken, everything is round off. It's partially an open flow through design, and it has nested steel liners for rigidity, for strength, and then of course the titanium backspacer. For a lanyard attachment, incorporated between scales and titanium backspacer, and then very well built. It runs on bearings. It's very smooth. It has a very nice detent, very moderate, not very strong, but just strong enough to give it enough action. You can't shake it out. Fit and finish is very good. Despite its being a budget model, the fit and finish is great. Blade centering is perfect. No blade play. Very good lockup. As you can see, it's about 30%. These liners are completely nested within the G10. And then the black one. This one has a very nice black coated stonewash finish. I like this kind of finish on the Wii knives. They are very wear resistant. The finish is very wear resistant, the coating. And the stonewash gives it a kind of apocalyptic look. And I like it. This one has the gold bronze anodized hardware. Very nice touch and contrast with the black G10. Maybe you can even see the pattern, the grinding pattern better on this one. Very nice. So I don't know when these will be available at the dealers, at the resellers, retailers. And I really don't know the price point, the MSRP, I don't know. But my guess is it's something similar like the 617 model. And my guess is, just as with the Integral, it could be available after the Chinese New Year's holidays, so within a week or two. I hope so. And then we also know which color variations will be available. .4mm stock, I forgot to mention, and a very high hollow grind. So this will be a very good slicer. Very sharp, really very sharp. Yeah, although the blade design, in general I don't like, I'm not very fond of Warncliffe type blades. And despite the blade design, I like it. I kind of like it. I think this is the kind of knife that has to grow on me. It's very comfortable in the hands, very ergonomic. Flipping action is gorgeous. It has some jimping on the flipper tab, but not super aggressive, so I don't think you get a sore finger when you are flipping all evening when watching a movie. You also can use the little hole to open it slowly, or to spidey flick it, as you can see, or to flick it. So all kinds of ways to open the knife. And you even can open it two-handed, as you can see. Sorry. Very silly joke. Great action. Push button. Light switch. Yeah, very good fitting finish. Very capable knife. And, well, of course the design, I don't know. This one has to grow on me. I like the black one better than this one. But it's all personal preference, of course, and I don't know what other color combinations will be available, but this one I could get used with to the design, because it's a very capable and ergonomic, very comfortable knife in hand. So then, of course, the package, the cardboard box with silica gel, and then the pouch also with silica gel, the tool for the proprietary hardware, the business card with all the information on it, and the microfiber cleaning cloth with the Wii logo. I think Wii does a very good job with the packaging, with all the different models, so everyone can choose what he or she likes. There are some complaints from some people that Wii introduces these models too fast, and I can understand it. I also thought of it, but on the other hand, companies like Kershaw, CRKT, you name it, also bring a lot of models, and there are never complaints about these companies. And then there are some complaints that Wii knives are overpriced, but I want to explain you something. For example, such a knife as this. The titanium is expensive, of course, but for example M390 steel, Bowler produces this, and if you have your factory in the United States or in Europe or in Asia, the M390 steel bars are just the same price for everyone. And then the Chinese companies also have to pay 20 to 30% import taxes on these steel bars. A knife like this, the manual labor is very limited. It is mostly CNC, water jet, grinding, etc., etc. And a CNC machine, if you live in Europe or in America or in Asia, the CNC machine will cost you the same price. So I think the argument of Chinese knives overpriced is a bit overdone, because the machines and the materials are all the same price, and manual labor is very limited, is a very small cost in the production of knives. So it's not an argument for me. Yeah, I hope these will be available very soon. Let me know what you think of this design. I'm very curious. I think it will grow on me, but in first glance I'm not very super fond of it, but I think it will grow on me. So let me know what you think of this design. If you like this video, please like it. If you like my channel, please subscribe. That's it for now. Bye bye.